here today. The Q Bears finished 2023 with a lost record of 6-3, and they progressed to today's grand final, defeating Beverley Hills in the qualifying final. Beverley Hills finished with a win-loss record of 10-2, progressed to the grand final, defeating Fitzroy in the preliminary final. Congratulations to both clubs on their seasons and making today's grand final, and we look forward to a great match. The Yarra Junior Football League would also like to congratulate our umpires who will be officiating in today's game. I now invite you to be upstanding for the Australian National Anthem. Thank you and good luck.
Definitely the best two teams in under 16 YJFL football. A super standard. Umpire has ball in hand. And we're off and running, and getting the ball out was Zach McCarthy, the big ruckman for Q, who are kicking to the right-hand side of screen. And Nash Chandler's got the ball for Beverley Hills. He got the handball back to Adjamus, around the body. Quick kick away there by Lachlan Bell for Beverley Hills. He can't take control. Q have the ball through McCarthy. Quick kick to Freylon. Freylon goes long, right up towards the deep into the forward pocket, where Q have the ball through Sammartino. He goes round his body, dropping what he should have taken was a Nati. He's opposite number 20 for Beverley Hills, and will get a ball up. We're 25 metres out from the Q Bears goal. They're kicking to the southern end, or the city end, in this first quarter. Restart. Beverley Hills looking maybe to rush it through for one minor. They do so.
Nash Chandler obviously impacting early. He had a fantastic prelim final in the game last week, so expecting a big one from him.
Bring the ball back in, Anati. Took a bounce and then went in front of the scoreboard and kicked it long, and I think the ball will be out on that outer wing a lot of this game. Sharkey got the handball back in for the Bears. It came back out there to Grilge, and Sam Grilge goes back inboard. Trying to charge through and get the ball there was Condagianis for Q. He couldn't do so. Now it's bombed back in again, and a good mark taken by Sammartino for the Q Bears. So Charlie Sammartino, he'll kick from 30 metres out, not too much angle to speak of. Should probably kick it, Ziggy.
Yeah, a fair amount of people have told me as we came to this game, Sammartino, a great overhead mark, can mark the ball when it's coming in at all angles, so he should be converting this set shot.
So Sammartino, he'll kick from 30 metres out, pretty much straight in front for the first major of the afternoon. And he's pulled it left and one minor score. So a little bit of luck there for the Beverley Hills side. Anati, once again, about to set sail to the defensive side of the ground in this first quarter. He goes very, very wide and finds his teammate out there in Charlie Cleary. So Cleary's got the ball. He goes up the line. Good, strong mark in front. Henry Lake for Beverley Hills. Lake's got the footy. Still on the outer side of the ground. They're going up McCarthy in front for Q. He turns it over, does his own roving. Goes up the line looking for Frelon. He was dispossessed. Came back to Sharkey. We're in the protective nose gear there, Sharkey, and the ball's come out. A free kick's been paid. It'll go the way of Q.
QB's doing well to lock this ball in their forward half at the moment.
They are, but prime, and one of those prime movers is Aaron Sharkey, who drops the ball long. Good defensive mark, Henry Lake, his second one of the quarter. He got the handball away. Another quick handball, and it's one paid for a free kick for above the shoulder. And it'll go back the way of Bell. For Beverley Hills, Bell goes to the outer side of the ground, mark taken again by Charlie Cleary, who's taken multiple marks early. Cleary goes up the line as is a plan, but as Ziggy said, Q doing a great job in stopping the footy here at that stage. Kieran Sasando came in hard for Q Bears. The ball went over the top for Beverley Hills. Can they make this one pay? Quick handball away, went to Chandler. He kicked the ball long up to the half-forward line. Handball back there for the Bears to Flynn McNamara. He couldn't take it, but he does well now on the left foot and takes a bounce, takes a second bounce, gets away, gets it out wide to Frowon, who went to McCarthy. McCarthy goes to the outer side of the ground. And taking the footy there was Ned Lamott. He went up towards centre wing. Sharky, been busy as always, goes up to McCarthy, who's everywhere. And big Zach McCarthy takes the footy, goes long, up towards the half-forward line. Sammartino went up, couldn't take the mark. Ball came to ground. Sharky again, busts one tackle. Gets the handball away. Quick kick around the body, deep up into the forward line. Cesando was in front, couldn't take it. Now Beverley Hills will try and get clear through Adjamus. He ran a long way. Umpire said he ran too far and will get the free kick going the way of the Q Bears for a travel. And the man about to take the footy's Will Hart. So the ex-Greythorn Falcon, Will Hart, goes long. Up into the full forward line for the Q Bears. Ball comes to ground. Danger spot for Beverley Hills. They get a chain of handballs away, which end up in the hands of Baldwin. On the left foot, Sam Baldwin comes out this side towards commentary side of the ground. Working back hard there was Will Hart. He got a handball away only as far there as Harvey for Beverley Hills, and will get a throw in.
QB's defending really well at the moment. Just a bit earlier, McNamara did very well to get that ball. Rebounding off the halfback, they're doing very well right now. QB's got to convert though.
I think McNamara got about 3 possessions in 10 seconds there, so he did a good job, Ziggy. Ziggy Keating joining us here today. Got a big handle on the game. And as Ziggy said, Q Bears have done most of the attacking and they haven't got a major on the board as yet because McCarthy keeps winning the ball out. This time he gets the ball down to Grilge, who goes across his body, deep up into the full forward line, charging through Sammartino. He gets the handball to Fraylon. Beats them over for a rush behind. We'll give that to Q Bears. They move on to 3 minors. Beverley Hills yet to score. We've gone 6 1/4 minutes in this first term of the grand final. This time Anardi elects to come in very, very short with a much slower build-up as he's gone to Piriano. It goes out wide, but a big strong mark taken out there by Hamish Geary. Geary goes long, up to the full forward line position. Great mark in front there, Q Bears, Ned Lamott. And Lamott has presented really well. And Ziggy, you'd think that double-pronged forward attack there of Lamott and Sammartino are going to be hard to stop.
They will be. That was a fantastic kick by Geary. Just sat in front of him, and Lamont was pretty easy enough. Just had to run and jump at the footy, and this should be the first goal for Q Bears. Not easy, but they have to kick these now, from here on now in the first quarter.
If you're a full forward, this is what you pick to do. He'll kick from 35 to 40 metres out. Comes in on the left foot. Ned Lamott for the first major of the day. It's straight over the goal umpire's hat. Bears fans love it, and they go to 1-3-9, leading Beverley Hills. Yet to score. We've gone 7 1/2 minutes in the under-16 1 grand final.
So there's the first for Q Bears. After all the territory, it's great to see him hit the scoreboard early. Beverley Hills have done well to defend, but the ball did bust at one stage, and it was a fantastic grab and converted well.
Wonderful start to the Bears. Been given first use of the ball by their gun ruckman in McCarthy at the moment. He'll go up in the ruck again. Tried to get the tag away. Beverley Hills first to the ball on this occasion. And they'll give it back to the umpire who'll ball it up. Right in the middle of Ford Park. The ground in perfect condition as McCarthy got the handball down to Grilge, who went around his body. And they're breaking clear pretty quickly. Kick away there by Lachlan Ham up to the half-forward line. 2-on-1. Beverley Hills have the numbers. But we'll get a ball up.
Well, that was well done by Lachlan Ham. He pushed forward and they caught him off guard at the centre bounce, so they did well to get that ball forward, Q Bears.
McCarthy up in the ruck again. Won it down. Beverley Hills have a number there, but they overrun the ball. Baldwin did. Came back, was the free kick paid to Q Bears through Josh Cole. I think it'll be he'll get the free kick for either in the back or a high tackle. Umpire said high tackle and he's given it to Josh Cole. Between wing and half forward, he chips up. Oh, big fly from the back from Minardi. Umpire said it was unfair or a ridiculous attempt. And Kieran Cesando's got the ball. Cesando, left foot, wobbly kick. Chaos ball into the forward pocket for the Q Bears. They come round. Now they're all sitting on top of the ball. And the umpire says, give it to me and ball it up. Haven't had too many ball-ups. It's been fairly open, Ziggy.
It has. Yeah, but as I said, Beverley Hills doing all right defending. Just trying to get this ball out of here now. They need to do that.
9 plays 0, but to be fair, Q Bears have certainly got the scoring end in this quarter, so they've got to make the most of it. And I think they might be paid a mark here. No, said the umpire didn't go the required distance or was touched. And we'll get a ball up 35 to 40 metres out from the Q Bears goal. Punched away, bottom of the pack, flying through Candle for Beverley Hills, the vice-captain. But he was dispossessed. Ball comes to ground. Hart in front. He got the ball away. Came down to Misha Frellon, bottom of the pack. He's wrapped up in a tackle and will get a ball up. As soon as I said it, Zicky, there won't be any ball ups. Watch what happens in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It'll be ball up after ball up, but the ball comes to ground. Bears dangerous. Sammartino's got the ball. He was swung around in a 360, then placed it on his boot, and he kicked a goal. So Charlie Sammartino has one, joining Ned Lamont. And what we spoke about, Ziggy, that double-edged forward line looking good.
Yeah, and Sammartino did well. He sort of rode the tackle and then he got spun around to face the goal, and it was a lovely kick under pressure. But yeah, that's the one they need at Q Bears. Now they can assert the dominance and hopefully get some more clearances.
It was sort of like he actually waited till he was in the right spot, didn't he?
Yeah. So very smart forward craft there when you're getting tackled. Arms above the hips, and did well to snap the goal.
Ziggy Keating doing a great job. Special comments, first term, grand final. McCarthy again, won the ruck takeout, but this time Beverley Hills do break through. Candle goes long, but very wide and wobbly kick deep up into the forward line. Kept in by Tilly. He gets around now and spears it deep up. This would be a bonus if they can get a goal out of this. Ball comes to ground. He's kicked off the ground. It's kicked off the ground and out of bounds by Jack Stone, the major goal kicker from last week, and unfortunately he's had no supply yet, Ziggy.
Yeah, he hasn't, but that was much better from Candle. Waited at the front of the stoppage and he was all on his own so he could break free. Much better.
Ball comes back in. Q have numbers. Can they break free? Of course they can. Double handball. Went over the top to Caddick. The ball also went over the top of Hersom there for Q, and now they drive it up towards the half-forward line on the outer side of the ground. Coming out there was Fralin for Q. He tackled his man without the footy in Lake, but no free kick paid. The ball kept being tapped along the ground and out of bounds.
Henry Lake doing very well for Beverley Hills. There was 3-on-1 contest, and he did well to get that out of bounds. So it's a win for Beverley Hills there.
They've got to be good at the back line here because they're under so much pressure. As the boundary umpire puts in a fairly short one, Hersom got the takedown. For Q, they go long up towards the goals and just missed off Sammartino. He's kicked 1 goal too, and he's so busy.
He sure is. He's as we said, he's very powerful, and it was almost a second one on the board for Sammartino, but unlucky to hit the post.
16 plays 0, Anardi once again to the outer side. Sharkey took the mark. Then on the left foot he charged. 3-on-1 contest. Q Bears are dangerous. Trying to get the footy away. They can't do so. So Anardi's working very hard for Beverley Hills back there and saves the day. Josh Miller was prominent there. Nearly took the ball out.
So this is where you feel like Beverley Hills just have to get this ball out, boundary side, try and create a stoppage outside of their 50, try and relieve the pressure for their backs.
Because this throwing won't go in that far as it didn't. Punch down. As Ziggy said, desperate times here for Beverley Hills, early days. And once again, we'll get a ball up. Sammartino jumped it, took it out of the ruck and then fell over, so it didn't really work for him. Beverley Hills have got the numbers. Freyland's in front. Was he held without the ball? He kept playing it hard. Went back to Hart. Hart nearly got pushed in the back. Beverley Hills now tackled unmercifully to the ground. And that player there was Mason Harvey, who was fantastic in the preliminary final last week. They're fighting to stay in the game in the first quarter. 16-0, the Bears lead. Sammartino gets the handball away. Quick kick around the body by Cole is wide, wide, wide. Umpire said it just sneaks in for the minor score to Josh Cole.
You can see this is where Beverley Hills need to get some chip kick mark, retain the possession and try and get the ball down long in the wing.
It's definitely a pre-plan, isn't it, to go to this outer side of the ground the whole time, and this time it's worked far better because they found Lachlan Bell. Now Bell, he goes to the outer side and finds his teammate there in Henry Lake, who Ziggy said's been really good. He goes up the line, good mark taken there by Harry Tilley. Tilley goes in towards the centre. Sharkey tried to get it. It was sharked away by a Mindy. Hersom there for the Q side. So the ball's half forward now for Beverley Hills. They've got a pack of players on top of the ball. Kondakis tried to bust through a pack, couldn't do so. But at least they've got a ball up zigging on their side of centre.
Yeah, it was much better from Beverley Hills, better build-up. Found some nice targets on the wing.
McCarthy grabbed it out of the ruck, then got the handball away to Sharkey. Sharkey got it back. Now McNamara's tackled. Caddick it was who was tackled there, and a free kick for incorrect disposal will go the way of Beverley Hills to Chandler, who goes long. Hands in the back. No, said the umpire, I'm going to pay the mark, and it's Oliver Poland who's taken the mark for Beverley Hills. 35 metres out, but he's into the breeze, so he goes quickly straight into the man on the mark. Bad turnover. He kicked it to McNamara. Poland got a chance to butter up. Went trying to find his target in Bell, couldn't do so. The ball went out the back. Big punch of players on top of the footy. Coming through Susanto. He couldn't take it. Great handball by Cole. A hold in the ball will go against Will Hart. And it'll go the way of Beverley Hills. And the man to take the free kick there was Zach Richardson. Richardson went to the outer side. They go forward again, but Aaron Sharkey's knocked up getting footies. And he's got it again. Sharkey, usually good disposer of the footy, is on no, and he's just got the ball back again. So Beverley Hills letting the prime mover run free. Aaron Sharkey. This time low on the half volley. Mark not paid. And a handball away is turned over, and Beverley Hills now get the footy. Can they go up? McCarthy goes up high. Man in front is going to be paid the mark, and that's Tilley. So Tilley's got the footy, goes on the left foot, up to the half forward line. It went over the head of Stone. Beverley Hills, a free kick will be paid, and that's to the goal kicker from last year's Stone. And Ziggy, what happened then? Because he's got a 25-metre penalty.
Yeah, 25-metre penalty, I reckon. I'm not going to say it could have been maybe a little bit of a abuse to the umpire maybe after the decision, but this is a massive kick for Beverley Hills now. They need to convert when they've got all this pressure, well pressured down the field, and this is their opportunity that they need to take.
I think if he can convert and they can hold it to this score, they'd be pretty happy with an 11-point deficit at quarter time. He kicked 7 last week, so he knows how to kick a goal. Jack Stone comes in the grand final and kicks a point. Big build-up, Ziggy, but no cigar.
Yeah, well,
They're on the board and they're crucial in any match actually, but grand finals to make the most. McNamara, wobbly kick, goes out, gets his own ball back, then balances up and goes towards the centre of the ground where he finds Cole. Back to McNamara. He likes to pick up kicks quickly with the old 1-2 up to the half-forward line there where Ned Lamott tried to take the mark. Ball came to ground. Charging through, doing a good job there was Mock. He went up to the half-forward line. Chandler, the speed machine, gets a handball back. It's high. And the free kick will go to Tyson Mock. Ticking down, 18 and a half minutes gone in this quarter. Mock's told to go back around the mark by the umpire. And this time he does the same thing, and this time he lets him get away with it. Chips into Chandler. Went too far for him. And the mark taken back there by Q, who will go up now on the bounce to Cole. Cole goes to set up play and he finds his teammate in Ham. Right on centre wing. Ham chips down the line. McCarthy. Look fantastic. Kicks it up. Went over the top of Anardi. Great tackle though by Zach Anardi on his opposing number 20 in Sammartino.
That was a big tackle there on Sammartino. He almost got through him, but Beverley Hills doing very well to hold him up here with just 30 seconds left.
Apologies, Zane Anardi. I keep calling him Zach for some reason. Ball comes to ground. Q now looking for a third goal with the breeze in this term. Ticking down. We only got 20 seconds to go, but we're in a dangerous position. As the kick goes to the left from Will Hart. 1- score, and I think that'll just about do us for the first quarter. It's the Bears 18, Beverley Hills 1. And by the time Zane Anardi gets this ball back, we'll hear the siren. So it's quarter time in the under-16-1 grand final from Ford Park in the YJFL. Q Bears won the toss, kicked with the wind and got 2 goals out of it with Charlie Sammartino and Ned Lamott. Beverley Hills didn't really go forward, but they're only 17 points down at quarter time.
To their position of their forwards and try and convert that into scoring shots.
That's what we'll be focusing on in this second quarter. Burke went up against McCarthy and they won it straight out, as Ziggy said, up to the half-forward line beautifully. And the man that we said off air we hadn't seen that much of, well, straight away within 20 seconds, Jai Saxena takes the mark. Jay or Jai, Tess? Jai. Yeah. Wouldn't have got that one right. So Jai Saxena, we called him Jai all last week because he got the ball plenty of times. It's usually a good kick for goal. He comes in and I put the Mozza on him as well, and he kicks a minor score. So we've had 2 goals, 8 kicked to the southern end so far. 2-7 kicked to the southern end so far. Ball about to be brought back in as premiership players just go in front of me. And the ball kicked wide out to the outer side of the ground. And Katic it is who'll get the kick for the Bears. So Katic kicks long. Up the lines, Anati in front, couldn't take it. Cole got the handball away, but it ended up back with Beverley Hills, who chipped back before going forward. Up they go, Chandler, very strong mark by the captain. Sharkey says, I had hands on it, but no doubt Nash got the ball. Chandler went up towards the full forward line. Stone went up, couldn't take the mark. Did his own roving, got around one. Got the quick handball away. When came back down towards Tilly, a quick kick on the board. I think it's Kondakis, and Kondakis it is who kicked the goal for the Beverley Hills side.
Much better from Beverley Hills there. Nash Chandler obviously taking a great grab and sort of waited in front of the forwards, and Jack Stone almost took the grab but did well, recovered and gave the handball, and Kondakis kicked the goal. So it's a great start for to the second term for Beverley Hills. Good
part, Ticky, was actually Stone actually doing his own roving in second effort, wasn't it? Once he dropped the ball, he kept it alive, and Beverley Hills are right back in the ball game. 18 plays 8. We've only gone 2.5 minutes in this second quarter. Now they've got the agency of the breeze. we've already said the Q Bears didn't absolutely make the most of it. Sharky working back. Handball away to Caddick. He got it back to Sharky. He comes out to Will Hart. Ducks back inside. Beats his man easily and then beautiful kick, which ends up there with Lockie Ham. Takes a bounce. Traverses and now goes inside the 50. Deep up into the full forward or the half forward line, and the mark taken there by Sammartino. So Sammartino's got the ball. With this breeze, it'll be a struggle to get the distance. He's looking around. What options he got? He elects to just chip in short. Drop by the Beverley Hills defender. He gets around one, then an ordinary handball, which the umpire said incorrect disposal. And the free kick will go the way of Cole. So Cole's got the footy. Great run-down tackle there. Good forward pressure, Ziggy.
It was, and it's going to create a scoring shot for Q Bears, so they should convert this.
Looking for the first goal to the left of your screen, Josh Cole. You can see it go right across, but it went through the goals. An important one against the wind. Great tackling. Josh Cole, he has his first, and Q have their third.
I'm just going to bring it back on this wing in front of us. We had Lachlan Ham. He had one-on-one contests in the forward line, and he just waited in front of Sammartino, took a great grab, and he tried to do the same thing, but it was just the forward pressure which created the scoring goal for Q Bears. So it's a big one for them. Just wrestle back the momentum, and we'll see what happens from here.
Really good, entertaining game of footy. Ham playing on this wing against Charlie Cleary. Both have been prominent. Ruck contest, Brown has shepherded out McCarthy on this occasion. McCarthy will get the free kick. Brown, I've noticed, really throwing everything into McCarthy, who definitely dominated the ruck in the first quarter. Zach goes to the outer side of the ground. The goal kicker in Cole gets around one. Speculative handball, but it did work. As it came out there to Grilge, he got the handball away. Umpire says, give it to me, I'll ball it up. Right in front of the Q Bears bench. There's about a half a dozen down there. Men working the magnets, trying to get them all in on and off the ground. McNamara wrapped up in a tackle. Beverley Hills wanted a free kick, didn't get it. Came back down to Frallin. He can't get it. Now McNamara, bottom of the pack. And the Bulls worked out the back there to Congiannis, who kicked it around his body. Beverley Hills have numbers, and they'll clear through Chandler. Chandler goes into the centre beautifully. His target dropped it in Harry Tilley, and turnover ends up back with Sharky. Sharky got the handball back to Ham, and Ham went long up to the half-forward line, going up but not being able to take the mark. There was Lamott. Ball came to ground. Wobbly kick from Beverley Hills up into the centre of the ground dangerously. Candle against his opposing number 5 in McCarthy, who won the contest. McCarthy went down looking for Cesanto, who leads in the race to the ball. He's pressured by Pipi Piriano. And they're all sitting on top of it now, right near the boundary line.
I think it's safe to say the Beverley Hills pressure game is they've brought it into this second quarter, and their defensive setup's really well. Obviously, they did drop a person back in that back line to force the entry a bit shallow.
Thanks, Ziggy. As you said, they've come out a lot more busy in this second quarter. We're quick around the body by Beverley Hills, only as far as Sharky. Sharky gets the handball away to Herson. Around the body up to the half-forward flank go the Q side. Running onto the ball was Grilch. He got around one. He got around a second one. He was nearly tackled on that occasion by Beverley Hills number 17, which is a bit of a trick because they haven't got him. Now it's Frallin who goes up to the full forward line, and Sammartino, presenting beautifully, takes the mark. Definitely been a focal point here today, Charlie Sammartino. 30 metres out. There is still a breeze. It's not really a strong wind, but it's certainly a breeze that he'll kick into here. And to kick 2 goals into the wind, Ziggy, very important. So here's Sammartino looking to become the first multiple goal scorer of the match. That wind gets hold of it. and takes it to the left, and he has 1-3. So inaccuracy, keeping Beverley Hills in it. And they come back out of it. Went over the top of Burke. Dispossessed was Tilly for Beverley Hills. A handball off the ground by Cleary. Ends up with Baldwin. He goes back to Tilly, but he had it smothered. McNamara, getting the ball, went to McCarthy. He went back there to Vandenberg. Was there a high tackle? No, there's a hold in the ball, and that hold in the ball will go the way of Harry Tilly. Third possession in 20 seconds. Brilliant kick. Unfortunately, his teammate dropped it, and it came back to Burke, who was left in a roving role, but he managed to get the free kick. He got the handball away to Poland, and he was run down in the tackle. So they're just not being clean, Ziggy, at the moment.
They are. There wasn't really a need for that handball receive them, but they've got to try and lock this ball in now to Beverley Hills.
So Will Hart kicks the ball long, up towards Burke, came to McCarthy. He got the handball away. Went to Wilkes Beasy, a handball over the top to Aaron Sharkey. Sharkey went to the long kicking Caddick, who goes off the side of the boot, deep up into the forward line. Lamott's got the footy. Deep in the forward pocket is Net. He sets up to kick it right up to the full forward line. Beverley Hills have numbers. Was there a high tackle? No, said the umpire.
That was fantastic by Lamont. He pushed forward and almost got the end of it, but he did well to put it in there forward 50.
So Freyland nearly got the free kick, but didn't. The ball came to ground. Pushed out. Now there's a free kick, and it'll go the aforesaid Freyland, who tends to play because he's a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
He gets a few free kicks for above the shoulder.
I think he didn't get the one before, but he got this one, so this is a big kick.
First in for the footy. He'll kick from 20 metres out directly in front. Oh, back him in. He puts it straight up by the goal umpire's hat. As you said, Ziggy, well deserved because he got in first to the ball there about 3 times.
He did, and it was a good build-up from QBs in front of us. You could see they choose the middle of the ground, and then they tried to get as deep as they could. Had a 2-on-1, and they did well to centre it in. And it was just all first into the ball, got the result.
31 plays 8 after Beverley Hills had cut the margin back to 10 points after 2 minutes. We're now midway through this quarter. And the Bears are looking good. We're still not to halfway, though. In the ruck, McCarthy, he's done a good job, and he wins it again himself. Down towards the half-forward line. Sharkey now playing forward. Quick handball away there from Marimi. Went back to Q, and they've gone forward again and taken the mark. And that marks Hudson Wilkes Beasy. So Wilkes Beasy, he'll kick from 30 metres out. If anything, it's been harder to score from this side of the ground. And here we go. Hudson, Wilkes Beasy comes in for trying to kick the 5th goal. Holds up in the breeze. Sammartino goes up. And Sammartino makes it his. And Ziggy, he really is presenting.
He is, and now he's just got to put it on the scoreboard. He's done all the hard work. Unfortunately, he has kicked 3 behinds. It's now the time where you've got to convert for your team.
And he comes. Sammartino drop punts and pits it into the right-hand post. He's done everything right today except kick goals because he's kicked 1 goal 4. But they're looking pretty good, the Bears, as we speak, on 4-8-32 to Beverley Hills 1-2-8. And as I said, 1-4 to Sammartino. Umpire calls play on. Beverley Hills are under the pump. Henry Lake, who's been pretty good, tackled by a group of Bears. So we're half forward flank for Q. No one can take it. And Mindy now doing the ruck work for Beverley Hills. Up against McCarthy. McCarthy won it down. Beverley Hills trying to work through, can't do so, can't get the ball clear. Big pack of players on top of the footy. And so the man who kicked 7 last week, Ziggy, he's just sort of hasn't really had the ball come down, has he?
Yeah, no, he's got to get first use for midfielders now.
Lack of supply. McCarthy had it knocked out. We've got a big pack of players on top of the ball. And we'll ball it up again. And McCarthy, I keep saying it, he just smashes the ball down. And Nardi now comes charging out for Beverley Hills. He got the handball to Chandler. Chandler now goes long. This is a better build-up. This is where they are breaking down. They've got to be good. It came to Mason Harvey. He got it away to the danger man in Stone. Stone takes a second bounce. Then he chips up and, oh, man, on his own. Sexina. And he goes bang. That's the transference of the day by the Beverley Hills side and just what they in the game needed.
Yeah, that was a massive 1-1 win for Jack Stone. As we said, he hasn't been cited lately after he's kicked 7 goals last week, but that's a big moment. That could maybe get his confidence up to take some big, strong marks in the forward line. Much better from Beverley Hills. They kicked it out wide, and the result was they pushed hard forward and they had a spare out the back. So, much needed goal for Beverley Hills.
And the key factor was the big names getting the footy there. Anardi to Chandler to Stone to Saxena. That's the sort of four they need to get more on their hands on the ball. They're trying to win the ball out of the centre again through Ibrahim, but we'll get a ball up. So still only 3 goals the difference. You'd think he'd play the Bears maybe further ahead, but they're not. Amindi went in hard, and they got the handball away and a quick kick out of the pack up to the half-forward line. Adam Candle's got the footy. Candle goes back to Ibrahim. Ibrahim chips to his teammate who dropped the mark. Now they put themselves under pressure. Candle butters up strongly, though, and at least creates a stoppage right on the arc. Ball comes out of the back. Chandler against Sharkey. Sharkey takes the footy. Handballs away to Caddick, goes back to Sharkey, and Sharkey goes out wide to find Cole. Cole goes around the outer side. Great defensive work. Baldwin for Beverley Hills. He gets the handball back to Zane Anardi. Anardi goes up to the half-forward line. McCarthy's back there. Handball back there to McNamara. McNamara got the handball to Congiatis. And now they clear again, the Q-Bears, but only as far as Zane Anardi again. Very busy player. Anardi up to the half-forward flank. The ball flew up in the air. Q-Bears, they have numbers aplenty at ground level. One of them, McGowan, tapped it down to his teammate. Will they clear? Will they? Nearly they clear out to Hart. Can't do so. Getting the ball around the body there was Tyson Mock. Deep up into the forward line. Dropped and going over the back there was Hersom. And we'll get a throw in, but Beverley Hills looking better, Ziggy.
Yeah, much better. Forward pressure. Just the 1% smothers then, as the umpires are debating if it was out of bounds from the full. And it'll be a throw in.
$16 minutes gone, 4 to go. Second quarter. The Q-Bears have the lead, but it's certainly not insurmountable. After, I think, at quarter time, it was 2-6 to 0? Or 2-6 to 1 point? It was 2-6 to 1 point at quarter time. So this quarter it's been 2-2 to 2-1, pretty even, although Beverley Hills have the scoring end. Can they get something out of this massive pack of players now? Have developed down at the southern end of Ford Park. Ruck contest comes to ground. And the Bears quite happy just to tie the ball up as we speak. Can someone break clear? Umpire's going to pay a free kick shortly. It'll go against the Q-Bears. And it'll go the way, not of G16, but it'll go the way of that's tricky. Oh, right. Okay, sorry. Matthew Quainer, who wasn't on our original list. So Matthew Quainer, number 9, comes in and misses dismally to the right-hand side and 1 minor score when they needed the goal. So the ball comes to the outer side of the ground. Secondary bounce, third bounce there by Congianis. And now goes up the line, taking the mark there, Caddick on the outer side of the ground. Goes on his left foot. It's a wobbly kick and it's a turnover. And the mark taken by Lachlan Bell, who's been productive. He goes long and finds his teammate there in Tilly Anthony. No, it's Lockie Young. So Lockie Young's got the footy. 45 metres out. Wind behind his back. He's got a chance. He's put it up high, but he's put it way, way, way left. And no score. Ziggy, Beverley Hills have had plenty of the footy, and that golden opportunity of Quainer was disappointing.
Yeah, they do. They need to make these forward entries gold at the moment. They need to just take the territory and convert it into goals, but they're not doing that at the moment.
So Congianis brings the ball back in for Q. Deep, wide. Caddick there. It's kept in by his opponent, and we'll get a ball in. No, it's a free kick to Q Bears. He'll go back there to the left footer in Caddick again. Right in front of the scoreboard, which says we're ticking down to the last minute, and Caddick's quite happy just to hatch the footy at the moment and go in with that 17-point lead. He goes out wide. Mark taken Beverley Hills up to the half-forward line. Up looking there for Scott. He couldn't take for Stone, sorry. He couldn't take the footy. And now on the overlap, Q Bears have got a chance to score. Freyland beaten off the footy on that occasion brilliantly by Marini. Comes back to Freyland. He went out looking for Hart. They're the two for Q. Freyland got the handball away, only went as far as Baldwin. He chipped up the line to Quainer. Quainer's got the ball. He's only got 16 seconds left. He better hurry, hurry, hurry. Matthew Quainer now goes right up towards a centre-half forward spot. Still 2 kicks out from goal. Q have numbers. Cole gets the footy. Plays for touch. It goes bounce, bounce, bounce. Seconds tick away. Siren sounds. Half-time, and Q Bears have won the first half convincingly. They lead 4-8-32 over Beverley Hills. Wasted a couple of chances, 2-3-15. So a squared quarter, 2-2 apiece. For the Q Bears, Charlie Sammartino with 1 goal, 4. Josh Cole, 1 goal, 1. Misha Frelin, 1 straight. Ned Lamotte, 1 straight. Whilst for Beverley Hills, Jay Sexina, 1 goal, 1. And Zach Kondakis, 1 goal. How'd you see the first half there, Ziggy?
I think it was, the second quarter was a great fallback from Beverley Hills. They did very well to get back in the contest, but obviously I thought their ruckman in Zach McCarthy was big for Q Bears. Got the first use, just kick the ball forward. That's all you got to do, get a bit of territory. But at the sort of...
He's actually very good at roving his own ball too, isn't he?
So just the second efforts that they're doing very well, but obviously when you kick the ball inside 450, it's got to be much better, and that's what probably both teams need to do to win the game from here.
And so you said McCarthy in the ruck, very good. Pretty much a good even spread though by the Q Bears.
Yeah, it was. Obviously their backs have been working very hard at getting up the ground, trying to get the ball as far as they can. Sharky has been very good too for the Q Bears. He was excellent in that quarter too, and Kondanis was fantastic too.
Yeah, he played really well. Another one there, Flynn McNamara and Will Caddick came right into the game. Sammartino, except for his kicking, has been sensational. And Josh Cole has had plenty of the ball as well for the Q side. Whilst for Beverley Hills, I think it's their main players that they've really got to go through. Chandler's been really good. Saxena really came into the game that quarter. Zane and Artie. Thought Henry Lake's been busy. Candle came right into the game that quarter.
Baldwin had some nice touches too, I thought.
Who was that?
Baldwin,
yes, number 24. Excellent. So they're certainly not out of it. It's a good contest. Q Bears 4-8-32 at half-time. Lead Beverley Hills 2-3-15. Got to get your game face on. Be back in 10 with the third quarter. The last half of under-16 Division 1 footy in season 2023. The prize is a flag. Q Bears tried to come through hard, McCarthy. Couldn't do so. And Beverley Hills will take the footy away through Chandler. He goes deep up into the forward line. There's a free kick paid and it'll go the way of Beverley Hills. It'll go to Harry Tilley. Just what you said, Ziggy. They needed to get it straight out of the middle.
Yeah, it was a big win. You could see the Beverley Hills midfield storm out of the middle, and it was good. It was a good kick, bit higher, but they had no choice. The Q Bears defender to push him in the back.
So Tilley comes in 30 metres out directly in front. That win still gets hold of it and takes it big left to right. And 1 minor score on the board to Harry Tilley. So it's half the score, 2-4. Plays 4-8. And they've got to take those opportunities, Ziggy, which they haven't at the moment.
They do.
Ball comes out to McNamara. 4Q. He goes up the line, went over the top of Sammartino. Free kick's going to be paid against Henry Lake, and Charlie Sammartino's got the footy. Definitely in the top 5 or so on the ground in the first half. Sammartino goes long, deep up into the full forward line. And I think it's Lamotte who takes the mark. So Ned Lamotte's got the ball. Hasn't had heaps of the footy, Ziggy, but he is dangerous around goal.
He is, and that was probably, you could say, poor defending from Beverley Hills. They needed to create a bit of a stoppage in the chain, but it was well played by Q Bears, and a good kick from Sammartino in the forward line.
And Lamotte, the ball went over the back. He'll kick from 35 metres out on a big angle for a left footer, but he does have the wind with him, and he pushes it to the left, and 1 minor score. So big opportunities for both teams not being taken at the moment. And if someone can get a roll on and kick straight, well, they're right back in the ball game. Up in front goes Cezanto, takes the mark and then goes on the left foot. And he bounces it toward goal. And Kieran Cezanto gets a goal. Unlikely in the marking contest, the smallest man in the contest. He did well. It was a wobbly kick off the boot, Ziggy, but it was straight and a very important goal to the Bears.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I mean, a great mark on the 50-metre arc to keep it alive, and then just to wheel and go. You could say it was a lucky bounce. Initially, I thought he was going to pass it off to someone through the forward line. Well, but take him as you can get him.
Well, we'll have to go back to a video on that and actually see, was he actually kicking for goal or not? Because at first I was with you that he was just chipping it up to the top of the goal square. But it kept bouncing.
Yeah, that's a crucial
And in the
moment.
grand final, he's got a goal. 39 plays 16. So Q Bears, important goal. Chandler tried to take it away. Came back to McNamara. Chandler got it, and now he's held without the football, and the umpire says give it back to the Beverley Hills skipper. He's been good, and he kicks beautifully up to the half-forward line, and the mark taken there by Charlie Cleary. Cleary goes out wide and out there and taking a good mark. Saxena. So Saxena has a goal. They've got to answer. They've got to be within a couple of goals at three-quarter time, you'd suggest Beverley Hills. Saxena. Been one of the best players right through his junior career with this very highly talented Beverley Hills squad. He comes in. Has it got the carry? Yes, it has got the carry. No need for the arc. It's a goal to Saxena for Beverley Hills. He has 2. Beverley Hills have 3. And more importantly, Ziggy, it just keeps them in touch.
Yeah, it was better. Nash Chandler, obviously, he didn't get the ball initially, but then he won the free kick, sort of rode the tackle and got a free kick. And then it was probably better because he found a short little target just at the 50-metre arc, and it was all class from there from Saxena to kick the goal and get him back in the contest.
Beautifully summed up. Beverley Hills, as we said, they're back in the contest. They're only 17 points down. Important part of the game. Ruck contest. Negated with a free kick. It's going to be crucial which way it's paid. It's going Beverley Hills' way again. And taking the ball there is Samir Marimi, He goes long up towards the half-forward flank. Beverley Hills are first of the footy. It's chipped up toward Chandler. Flying through with Sharkey for Q. He can't take the footy. And the umpire says no one can get clear clearance. And Poland throws it back to the umpire. He puts the ball up in the air. Quickly around the body by Bell for Beverley Hills. It was a hope kick. It came out now. Beverley Hills still had the ball, but it now came back to McNamara. McNamara gets around one. He goes back there to his teammate in Grilge, who went across the body. Now Beverley Hills will clear back towards the half-forward line. Mark taking Zach McCarthy. McCarthy chips up the line to Sharkey. Sharkey elects to come inboard to Geary. Geary goes long up to the half-forward line. Umpire said it was touched off hands and you've got to keep running at it. Mindy got the handball away. Got it back to Kondakis, who kicked the goal before. Kondakis went up looking for his teammate in Poland. Poland got the handball away. This is a better build-up to Cleary. Cleary takes a bounce, then he goes to Chandler. Dropped what he should have taken. Now he's got to be good. He is. He got the handball back to his teammate in Poland, but smothered by the Q defenders. This could be dangerous on the overlap. McNamara's got the footy. He goes down looking for Fralin and or his teammate there in Sammartino. Sammartino's got the footy. He goes goalward and misses to the left. 1 score to the Q Bears. Big build-up. Sammartino, 1 goal, 5.
Great pressure from Q Bears there to force a turnover in the middle of the ground, which created the scoring opportunity.
It was a crucial ball, wasn't it, Ziggy?
It was.
Bringing the ball back in was Lake for the Beverley Hills side to the outer side of the ground. Beats Congiotis over the line. And Bell, and we'll get a ball in. You're exactly right. Whoever was going to win that contest in the middle had a golden opportunity at goal because the ground was open both ends. And Anati's got the footy, taking a bounce, then goes long. Up the line, looking for Tilly out there, who's got the footy, comes around his body, up to the half-forward line. Handball away, Chandler's just dump tackled straight as soon as he got the ball on that occasion by Caddick. By McNamara, and there's blood against McNamara, the tackler. And Chandler got the free. Was it high, Ziggy? Or?
I believe it was. And it was a big win from it was a big win. It was a big win for the Beverley Hills team on the wing to get the ball out and find a target.
Well, as soon as Chandler grabbed the ball, he was tackled, so he had no prior. Now he kicks the ball into the man on the mark, so feeling the pressure right at the moment. Cleary's got the footy, tried to handball it back. Now the Bears, they have numbers here. McCarthy's one of them. He gets his handball away to Grilch. And now get a ball up. Just a couple of little errors come into the Beverley Hills side.
And it's an absolute coach killer, kicking them out on the mark. As they just cost you big time in big games, and that could have been a forward entry to their forward line. So big miss.
Agree with the coach killer, and unfortunately that's your son if he's the coach. So that was not perfect. But anyway, he's been a fantastic player all through the season and still doing a great job today. Cole's got the footy. For the Q Bears, he goes from half back up just forward of wing. Sharkey spins around one. He's pressured. He dives for the boundary. Umpire says no, throw it in. The pressure done by Baldwin for Beverley Hills.
Next goal's a big one in the context of the game. It could push the lead out more for Q.
Absolutely massive. 3 goals at the moment. And Beverley Hills, they just keep turning over. Cole been really good. Got the handball back there to Lamott. Now back to Cole. He goes long up to the half-forward line. Bears have numbers. One of them, Sammartino. He's kicked 1-5. And he still kicked 1-5. He's going back and doing the good goal kicking back there for Beverley Hills and going out wide there to Lockie Bell. Bell changes up play. Goes to Max Brown. And Brown elects to go short there to Amindi. Amindi goes around the body. Stone went up and took the mark. So Stone goes up looking for Saxena. He tried to get around here and straight into his man there in Contagianis. You think he had prior. Umpire said he did, and Max will get the free kick and a 25-metre penalty. What was that for, Ziggy?
Maybe not giving the ball back, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was a little push from what I'm hearing through. And the Bears go forward, but not forward enough, and Big Max Brown goes back and takes the mark, and he kicks it underground, made it hard for Anardi, but he was good enough to nearly get out of it. Now Aaron Sharkey's got the ball, nearly ran down. Sharkey kicks long and left. The Bears have had a few opportunities, Ziggy, to put this to bed, but they're not doing it.
They have, and probably the key thing that both teams need is just a bit of composure at the moment. They're just rushing a fair bit. I know it's a grand final, pressure's up, but just the team that has a bit of composure will probably score a goal, and it's big time to score a goal now.
Lake brings the ball back in, as you're right, and these are good footballers who are missing reasonable chances. Anardi, he got the handball away on the overlap. It comes out there to Baldwin. Baldwin now a handball back to Anardi, but turnover, went to Contagiatis, up to Sammartino. Sammartino takes the mark, goes around the body beautifully. And Josh Miller's taken the mark. Sorry, it wasn't Sammartino, it was McCarthy who spun around and got the ball to Josh Miller. So Josh Miller presented beautifully. He'll kick from 30 metres out directly in front. One of a few players from the Bears today inviting the sun with the sunscreen on the nose. He comes in, important kick for the Bears. Miller kicks and the goal umpire doesn't move. His younger sibling played in a premiership grand final a couple of hours ago and kicked a goal, and now Josh has joined him, so no one's got bragging rights. 1 goal apiece in the Miller household, and the Q Bears get that crucial goal. Ziggy.
Yes, it was. It was massive for the Q Bears. They did very well, and just the composure from their big ruckman in McCarthy. Just do not blaze away as they'd done previously, but just to find a short little target, and they set up a set shot, and they converted, which is massive.
That was the key, wasn't it? Lowering the eyes.
Yeah.
Which they did, and the difference between Miller and a lot of his teammates today is Miller kicked the ball straight through the middle, and now there's a free kick, and I think it'll go the way of the Bears. It'll go to Grilch, who's been pretty busy in the centre of the ground. So Sam Grilch, he says, I'm going to go long with this breeze, and he kicks a long spearing ball that bounces to the right and bounces through for 1 minor score, but gee, got some carry on it. 48-22, we're out to a game high 26. Piriano's got the ball for Beverley Hills. Still got time left in this match, which the clock's now going up. And that's the one that's going to trick you, isn't it? So the clock's going up. We've played 13 minutes. We know we're only going to play 20. 6.5 to go. Q Bears have it by a game high 26. Beverley Hills have the ball. Saxena kicks it long, only as far as Contagiatis, who takes the mark. So Condo's got the footy. He goes long and high with the agency of the breeze. It'll be a hard one to mark, but it comes out the back. Umpire said no, nearly a dump tackle as well. Sharky's pleading for the ball. I think he thinks he's been wronged a few times today. But once again, the man in fluorescent green is always correct. And the ball comes up, punched away. Beverley Hills came out the back to Baldwin. He went looking for his teammate in Mock, couldn't do so. The ball came out to Amindi. Q Bears still pressing hard. Frellan was pulled off the tackle, came to ground. Quick handball goes backwards now. The mark can be taken. Top of the goal square, and it is. It's that man Sammartino, and if he misses from here, he won't. He'll kick from 15 metres out directly in front. He's presented all day. He's got 1 goal, 5. He comes in, he chips, and he puts it straight through the middle, and Ziggy going to be tough now for Beverley Hills.
It is, and probably the most impressive part from a Q Bears point of view is just the defensive setup. When
Beverley Hills do blast it away. Just well set up behind the ball, Q Bears, so they've done very well. And just another great forward entry. And Sammartino's been, as we said, threatening all day. He's kicked a fair amount of behinds, 5 behinds, but he gets one finally. It's his second goal for the day, so it's a big goal too. So, yeah.
And their forward tackling now is just keeping the ball in there, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's probably the big turning point in the game. But let's see if Beverley Hills can fight back a little bit just in the last 5 minutes.
Well, there's 5 minutes to go. I'd suggest they need 2 goals in this 5 minutes to get back into the game. But Aaron Sharkey's having no part of that at the moment. He just waltzes through the centre. As far as Anati is now back in the middle. He's still been pretty good, but he turns it over. Grilch got the footy. Umpire said he tried to bust through. Temper's just getting a little bit worried. Anati's got the footy. So Zane goes to the outer side of the ground, punched away by Caddick. He's got McCarthy in support. Baldwin came through bottom of the pack, Beverley Hills. And we'll get a ball up. Ruck contest, underground. Caddick first of the footy. Bounces it around the boundary line. Got it out to Fern. And the ball's gone for a free kick now to Beverley Hills. And that ball's being put back into the centre. And the mark taken by Bell. Bell has to be deliberate and is to Poland. Poland gets the handball away. Beverley Hills building up to the half-forward line. Great defensive mark. Strong mark in defence. Lockie McGowan. For the Q side, McGowan goes up the centre wing. Now they've got numbers aplenty. One of them's Hersom. He takes a bounce. Now he's got Josh Miller on his own. He lopes onto the foot. He can go back to Hersom, and unfortunately it hits his foot and goes over the line and out of bounds, and the free kick will go back there to Lockie Bell. So Bell's got the ball. Chips into Brown. Gets it to Chandler. Chandler goes up high. One-on-one contest. Hersom went up against Tilly. Hersom won the contest. Kicked around his body. Didn't get enough purchase on it. Bell dropped what he should have taken. He had Chandler in support. Chandler's now looking for a handball away, which will end up back with Bell. Bell's got to be good and deliberate, and he is, and he finds Stone. So Stone's got the ball, but not exactly where you want him to have the ball, right on centre wing. 2.5 minutes to go. He's got to be pinpoint perfect, and he was. And he found his teammate in Richardson. Richardson goes to the half-forward line. One person went up, and that was McNamara, who's been fantastic across half-back. McNamara goes to the outer side of the ground. Caddick went up in front of his man there in Adjamus. The ball came to ground. Caddick won the contest. Missed his target. Now they've got to be good. Adjamus lays a very good tackle. Umpire said no prior. And we'll get a ball up. Ziggy, what are they going to do?
Yeah, well, it was probably a big win from Stone. He could have gone through the middle, but he had to let go down the line beforehand.
Desperation stakes now for Park Orchards. Because Q have got the mark again. Wilkes Beasy goes long. Up to the half-forward line. Sammartino. Got the ball, goes long, deep, up into the full forward line. The mark taken there by Fern. And he'll kick from deep in the forward pocket, but he'll just got to chip this up and the wind will probably help him. So Harper Fern's got the footy. Deep in the forward line. The last minute he goes backwards. And I think it's Conchiotis. Yes, it is. In those orange boots. Hasn't scored today, but he's been pretty good in the middle of the ground. So Max Conagiotis runs around, kicks it high, right up to the top of the goal square. Hard to mark, punched away. Beverley Hills defenders see it through for a rush score. Probably the last score of the quarter, you'd suggest. It's 7-13-55 to 3-4-22. 33 points the difference. They bring it back in well to Saxena. We're cutting down time now. It's just no score probably in this quarter now. Quick kick around the body by Geary. Goes up to the half-forward line for the Q Bears, but time beats them. Q Bears have won the quarter again. They kick 3 goals, 5, and Beverley Hills kick 1 goal, 1. And at three-quarter time, it's now 7:13:55 to Q Bears, 3:4:22 Beverley Hills. We'll speak about how Beverley Hills can come back or how Q can go on just when we come back from the break. But third quarter was pretty impressive by the Bears, Ziggy.
It was, and probably the defensive part was just outstanding. I mean, McGowan took a couple of great grabs, so he was very impressive. And just the ruck and the midfield combination was fantastic for the Bears, and that just got the ball forward. And Sammartino, who was threatening all day and trying to take some big clunks, did in that part, but he's been done well to pass a couple off in that quarter.
Thanks, Ziggy. Just before we go to the break, the goal kickers, 2 to Charlie Sammartino, singles Josh Cole, Josh Miller, Misha Fraylon, Ned Lamont and Kieran Cesando. That's for the Q Bears. Whilst for Beverley Hills, it's 2 to G Saxena and 1 to Zach Condigas. But it's 2 sets each, and they probably lead 4-love in the fifth set. As the ball's put up into the air, McCarthy tried to win it down, but Beverley Hills, he came out charging Tilly, but he tried to do too much, was stripped of the footy by McNamara. So McNamara goes long. Still holds up in the breeze. And the umpire said it was touch, so play on. Fralin tried to come through, couldn't do so. Handball away. Ends up with a Narty. He gets the handball over the top. And going down towards the half-forward line there was Quainer. He got the ball from his teammate in Baldwin. Ball comes back now to McGowan. He chips out wide, and the good mark taken out here by Ham. So Ham's got the footy, presenting and leading and taking the easiest of marks there was Sammartino, and then he feigned some sort of flopping onto the ground routine. The umpire said, that's ridiculous, get up, play on, did so. Went deep up into the half-forward line. McCarthy got the handball away. Caddick tried to run onto it. He had assistance. One of those assistants there was Fern, who took a mark in the third quarter, but it came back out to the speedster Inanati. He's taken 2 bounces. He's trying to do it all himself. Has to, kicks it long, up the line, and sacks it. Oh, sorry, Edgemus that was, and went back there to Saxena. Saxena went long, up to the half-forward line, or full forward line. A quick handball around the corner, ends up with Chandler, gets around one, goes the underground handball, kicking across his body, deep up into the forward line. But only 1 minus score on the way to Beverley Hills. On that occasion.
Some key players in this term so far is Zanardi. He's done very well with his long strides in the middle of the ground and taken the game on this last quarter for Beverley Hills.
Okay, give it to Cleary who kicked the point on that occasion. Thanks, Iggy. Condigianis comes back in. Poor kick, but it's fortuitous because it went to Sharkey. Now they'll kick it long, up the line, punched away. Came back down there to the, Fralin, who went long, up towards the half-forward line, big punch away. Ends up with Beverley Hills. This is their danger patch. McNamara's got the footy. He's held up. He gets around one, gets around a second, ends up with Sharkey. He goes over the top there to find Geary. Turned it over. Golden opportunity at goal from Ham, but he kicked it to the right and kicked it straight out of bounds. They probably should have done better with that build-up there, Ziggy.
They should have, and they just sort of just needed to set himself down, you know, sort of slow down. It's really hard to kick on the run in those situations, so he had to take a couple of slow steps and try to set sail, but unfortunately it was wayward, but they got a stoppage in their forward half.
Bit of inferred pressure there for the Bears, but they're still doing it so well. Was there a prior opportunity? No, said the umpire. And we'll get a ball up as the little man Tyson Mock gets up from the bottom of the pack. In the ruck contest, Condigiana tapped it down and just saw it rush through for a minor score. The 4th rush of the day to the Q Bears. 7:14 to 3-5. Massive kick back in now. Goes over the top and reaches halfway. Punched away well by Harbits, who got it down there for Q. Deep up into the forward line and leading out from the race for the ball, taking the easiest of marks, Lamotte. So Ned's got the footy. 40 to 45 metres out. And he's milking the clock beautifully here. Hasn't even started to come in yet. He'll kick on his left foot with the big arc. It's gone high in the air. It's going to push across to the left. Beverley Hills had numbers in front. Couldn't do so. It's a holding the ball wanted, not given. And the umpire will ball it up deep in the goal square for the Q Bears. Oh, kicked out beautifully and punched away for the fifth rush behind of the day. So between rush behinds and Charlie Samatino, there's 10 points in there for the Q Bears. Explains their kicking. Beverley Hills now electing just to go as long as they possibly can. Stone takes the mark. Kicks around the corner to a very open forward line. Running onto it, Charlie Cleary. Can he get the ball? Yes, he can. Charlie goes bang and kicks it sideways under pressure. And 1 point's the end result. It was such a promising build-up, Ziggy.
It was, and it was a fantastic mark from Stone. It was a good kick out in front of his teammate. Unfortunately, they didn't get the major they were after, though.
So Connor Giardis brings the ball back in to that outer side. Good strong mark by Samir Mahidi, who kicked it up and turns it over to Sharkey. So Sharkey goes on the left, outer side of the grandstand side of the ground to Hart. Hart looked at Ham, but then he said, no, I'll go inside. I'll find Contouris. So Luca Contouris has got the footy. He goes up to a one-on-one contest. Getting in the front of the pack there was Ibrahim. And he's tackled and dispossessed by Hamish Geary. And the free kick will go the way of Geary. Just defensive side of centre wing. 6 minutes gone in the final term. They're doing everything required at the moment. Contouris has now got the ball for the Q Bears. He chips it up high. Ball comes to ground. Quick kick away by Bell. Comes back to Anardi. Shepherded by Saxena. Anardi gets it over the top to Quainer. He goes back to Saxena. Maybe one handball too many. McIntyre comes in hard. McNamara, sorry. And we'll get a ball up. Can't see much turning around now.
No, you can't.
McCarthy wins his own takeaway again. Only as far as Richardson. He gets the ball back to Kondakis. But Q Bears have all the answers, and one of them's Hersom. He goes out wide to Ham. Ham's got the footy. Chips up, makes it hard for his man, but it doesn't have to be. Samatino can mark anything. Sharky's saying, kick it over my head. I'll run onto it. Or he'll do the roving. This time it missed him. Comes to ground. Still in. Now it's not. Beverley Hills player pushed out of the contest on that occasion. Ibrahim by his opponent in Lamotte.
Sort of been the story of the day with Beverley Hills. Handball too many. They probably should be inside forward 50 a lot more this quarter, but they haven't.
Or if not just too many, it's just that extra handball that didn't hit its target, was it?
Yeah.
Freyland's got the footy. Little danger man in the forward line. Kicked it around the body. Came back as far as Bell, who kicked it long. Contouris pushed off the footy. Beverley Hills some sort of a chance, but working in very hard is Freyland, and will get a ball up. Is McNamara.
Just another example of how well they're defending. Just a half the contest. Rely on stoppage, get the numbers back. They've done well with the clearances all day, Q Bears, so it's a great part what they can have in the clearance points.
They've certainly been first to the footy, and Ham tried to get through it again. Dispossessed by Saxena. Saxena tried to run it through, couldn't do so. His teammate in Baldwin had the footy, and will get a ball up. Nearly in the middle of Ford Park. We're nearly halfway through the final term. Hasn't offered up a goal, which won't upset the Bears yet. Saxena kicks it long. Chandler now playing forward. Comes back to Anardi. Zane Anardi goes forward. And the first one's on the board from Beverley Hills, and it's one of the goals of the day to Zane Anardi, who's once again been very positive, Ziggy, right through the afternoon.
He has, and that's probably, his run and carry through the game has been fantastic, and just to top it off, he's kicked the goal, and it was a great goal too. Not easy to do a check side or a banana, whatever you'd like to call it, from that angle, running flat out, so it's a fantastic goal, and just reward for effort for him today, and the last quarter especially.
So he hasn't given up. I noticed that they've thrown Chandler forward, which is an interesting move. Just realise all chips in now. They've got to kick goals, and they've got to kick them quickly. Kicking goals in grand finals, very important. As the ball goes up in the air, Quainer now into the ruck. Ball comes out the back, around his body by Contreras, who got it now to McCarthy. McCarthy went to Cezanto. Cezanto went to Sharkey. Sharkey back, out wide to Cole. Cole goes deep up into the forward line. Sammartino. Answer straight back there by the Q Bears. Great chain of play.
It was, and it was just McCarthy again. Ground level, nice pick up. Released the handball to these runners by the side of his shoulder, and just link up the chain. And Sammartino, strong hands that he's had all day, so should convert now, surely.
2 goals, 5. Charlie Sammartino comes in, and I think he's kicked it. He has. Game over at Ford Park in under 16 Division 1. The Q Bears are home. They lead 8-15, I think it is, 63 to Beverley Hills, 4-6-30. 33 points the margin, and we've only got 9 minutes to go. So every time, Ziggy, that Beverley Hills just give it a bit of a sniff, they get snuffed out.
They do, and it's just credit to the way they defend Q Bears. And it's just fantastic when they got to pick 17 up at the full forward or centre forward, just take strong marks.
McCarthy again wins his own tap work. This time Beverley Hills will get it through Baldwin, who goes up a bell, and then the ball ended up there with Tilly at half forward. Tilly chips around the corner. Mock tried to take the footy, but it wasn't Mock on that occasion, it was Archie Toy. And we'll get a ball up. Half forward flank for Beverley Hills. Certainly not giving up. But the ruck contest, McCarthy has been awesome. The handball away to Grilge. Grilge got it across there to Wilkes-Beasy. He went to Sharkey. Sharkey took a bounce, then went long, up to the full forward line. Sammartino was in front. Now he does the roving. He kicks the ball around his body, deep up into the full forward line. For the Q Bears, a quick kick around the body is a goal, and it's a great goal kicked by Harper Fern. Fern kicks the goal. It's party time now for the Q Bears. They're 9-15-69. Beverley Hills are 4-6-30. And Ziggy, they just keep going. And it must be a great feeling now knowing that deep down that they've got this flag in the bag.
Yeah, 100%. It's a celebration now. Every moment, every kick, every smother, just they can celebrate it together. It's been a fantastic year for Q Bears, and just to top it off like this, it's fantastic. On the biggest day of the calendar of footy, it's fantastic, and they should be very proud of themselves from the way they've played today.
A fantastic year for the Q Bears, but also Beverley Hills have been awesome. They finished the season 10-2 on top of the ladder. As we said, their contests have been even all year. But today on the big stage, Aaron Sharkey and Zach McCarthy have led the way. Not on this occasion. Chandler now back into the middle, gets a free kick. Goes up towards the half-forward line. Stone tried to get it, couldn't do so. Tilly came in hard. Adjamus worked hard at it. Anardi worked hard at it, couldn't take it. Ball comes to ground. Hart takes a bounce, takes a second, gets around one, gets around two, chips it up. Going up high, but not being able to hold on to the footy there was Lachlan Ham. Comes to ground. Coming through Bell. He got the handball away, looking for Tilly, who's now got the ball. Tap, tap, tap. Went out towards Contreras there. For the Bears. He went wide to Kondakis. He went wider and around the body. Q Bears still pushing forward. Past Sharky. The ball's right out wide. Was there a sling tackle? No, said the umpire. There's a holding the man infringement. And the holding infringement will go the way of the Q Bears. It's Josh Miller and makes friends with a few Beverley Hills players. And it's not probably a good idea when you've got the free kick. So he's actually arguing with the Beverley Hills players 20 metres in front of where he'd actually earned the free kick. And now he kicks long. Up high, right at the back on, what's his name? Sabatino has gone up and taken the big mark. This time he'll chip in short and go back to where it all started in Josh Miller.
So I can tell you now the build-up and just been the story of the day, the defensive work. I'll say it once and I've said it multiple times today, but Gondanis took the game on, used handballs, drawed the opponents, and that just probably set up their forward momentum to this position where they're in now. So and it allows scoring shots, which is fantastic.
Absolutely. Josh Miller's kicked one today from straight in front. This degree of difficulty is much harder from that pocket. Invariably just goes left to right, and he does a good job to even get it in for one minor score. 70-30. Probably about a fair score, I'd say, Ziggy.
Yeah.
In the whole game here. They've just had done better. And now, unfortunately for Beverley Hills, they'll get a free kick for high. Got themselves out of a bit of trouble. Through Brown. He goes to the outer side. Beverley Hills bring it back through Bell. Into the middle of the ground. Mark taken by Lake. Lake comes out now to the grandstand side. Tilly worked pretty hard. He's got Quainer in support, but elects to do it himself to a danger man in G. Saxena. He hooks, but not enough. And one minor score on the board to Beverley Hills. When they do actually go forward, they look exciting.
Yeah, much better. Handball receives and just using the width of the ground, and that's what they needed to do all day. Unfortunately, with only 4 minutes left, it's not probably the time to do it.
No, correct. Condagiotis been one of the best. Takes a bounce, takes a second, nearly runs through a third, gets the ball 100 metres up the ground from when he started. Samatino went up. It's about the only one he hasn't held on to all day. He was scragged, but he got a handball away only as far as Beverley Hills. On the overlap, it'll come back to Bell. Bell's run down in a tackle. He's got Zainanati in support, but Congiatis been fantastic. Maybe nearly tried to do too much that time. Umpire said yes, and now he's going to reverse it because... the youngster there in Kondakis pushed him in the face when he was down, and Max is going to get the free kick. He's got McNamara sitting down now. I don't think that matters. The game of football is just get on with it. It's not a head injury or anything. He's got a sore foot. Condagianis kicks the ball out to that outer side of the ground. And that mark was taken there by Piriano, who kicked into the mountain. The mark we said before, that just is a golden opportunity's gone missing. Ball comes to the bottom of the pack. Quick handball. Ends up with Stone. He kicks across his body. Umpire said, I'm going to wait. It's not a goal. He's going to say it's one behind. I think he might give him another kick.
Pushing the back. Yeah,
pushed in the back as he kicked it?
As he kicked it, so it'll come back, yeah.
Okay, so Jack Stone's only kicked the one minor today. And as we tick down to 18 minutes into this last quarter, we think we might be in line for a bit of a consolation goal here, although you can see the fizz has gone out of the game. There's no real energy about it. Had a great final series, there's no doubt about that. Today, he really lacks supply. But he's taking his time. Comes in, Kicks. And he kicks straight through the middle. So a consolation goal there to Jack Stone. The 5th on the board to Beverley Hills. They go to 5-7, trailing Q Bears 9-16.
Well done to Beverley Hills there. They worked hard, got the ball forward. Stone, a little bit of reward for effort. He's done pretty well today, considering they haven't got the first shift out of the middle today, Beverley Hills, but he's taught very hard, and it's great to see him get a major in the grand final too. So, but with just a minute left, it's party time for Q Bears.
Hopefully they can show us one more party trick here in the last minute of the grand final. Back-to-back premiers will be the Q Bears. And Zach McCarthy to Aaron Sharkey. That's a good start. We've seen plenty of that today. And Cole, he's had plenty of the football. He goes back there to his teammate in Grilch. Grilch goes long, right up to the full forward line. Ducking back, Burke takes the mark. We needed Sammartino to take that mark, and it would have been a fair encapsulation of the day's play. Burke goes to the outer side of the ground. Good strong mark in front. Taken by Beverley Hills. They go in there to a Mindy who goes long up to the half forward line. Q have numbers. One of those is Harberts, and Harberts has got the footy. If he holds on to it, he'll be the last man to get a kick in the grand final, but he'll share it with Hart. Sorry, it wasn't Hart on that occasion. It was Wilkes Beasy. He put the ball down on the ground. He was the last person to hold the ball when the grand final siren sounded. And congratulations to the Q Bears on a premiership. 9-16-70 over Beverley Hills 5-7-37. In the last quarter, it was 2-3 to 2-3, which effectively means, Ziggy, that second and fourth quarters were exactly even. They were the quarters that Beverley Hills had the breeze. But when Q had the breeze, they kicked 5-11 to 1-2. So that's the way it comes out. And it was a very great performance by both teams, and the Q Bears have run out victors. At quarter time, it was 2-6 to a point. Half time, 4-8 to 2-3. Three-quarter time, 7-13 to 3-4. They were on the tarmac there on the runway, and in the last quarter, they couldn't get back to with anything closer than the 33 points. 9-16-70 to 5-7-37.
The best on ground. Good game of footy, boys. Been the best two sides all season. Best on ground for today, number 20 for Q, Charlie Sammartino. Well done, Charlie. Beverley Hills are our runners-up this afternoon. Congratulations on the season that you've had. I'd like to call up their coach, Brett Chandler, to say a few words and also present their players.
Thanks, Brad. Great game before you. As the umpire said, they're the best two teams in it. Simply just too good. The way we played today was sensational, and if we're going to come second to you, it's still a pretty good effort. So I'm just super proud of our efforts this year. We had a really good season. We had high numbers. We had 28 available today, and everyone played, which was good. So well done. Well done to Tom. Well coached, well drilled. He was just too good for us. So congratulations on the win. But as I said, I'm super proud of our boys. Keep your heads up really, really high. I think we've come a long way. We've developed, individuals have developed really well, and vice versa on both teams. So congrats, enjoy it, and well done. The awards, so Nash, you're up first, well done, good stuff. Next is Brody, you're Brody. Tash. Samir. Zach Richardson. Matthew Quainer. Harry. Tyson Mock. Ryland. Sam. Rocky. Mick. Archie. Ollie. Parko. Henry. Charlie. Greeny's unfortunately is injured most of the year, but came to every session. Well done, mate, really appreciate the support. Zane. Jack Zagoras. Adam Candell. Rocky Bell. Max. Jack Stone. Jack Kontakis. Jeff. And the last one, Andreas. Once again, well done, boys. Well done, Tom. I really look with interest how you boys develop over the next couple of years. I know a few of you are going to be playing AFL the way you go about it. So well done, keep working hard. Like I said to our team, I'm super proud. So stay really positive, upbeat. We've had a good year and we've been by a better team. So well done, boys.
Thanks, Brett. Congratulations to the Q Bears on a fantastic match. I'd like to invite their coach up, Tom Silvani, to say a few words and also present them. Firstly, I just want to say Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Secondly, umpires, well officiated, really kept the game going, so thank you to them. And then to Beverley Hills, I think everyone in both these teams have gotten better this year because we were able to burst each other. So it's a credit to you guys. It's a credit to you guys. I know a lot of our boys can't be where we are if we didn't have competition like you. So you're a super team. Brett's a great coach, and can't wait to see where some of you guys end up in. To our boys, awesome year. Ups and downs with the players being able to play and school footy and all that. To come together at the end of
put together what we did is an awesome job. So well done to all our boys, and thanks to everyone that helped out as well. Start with the medals. For Hart. Yeah. No, you go. Ali Cross. Rocky McGowan. Sammy Harvard. Hamish Deary. Hudson Wilkes Beasy. Jackie Vandenberg. Luca Contouras. Mitch Australian. Lynn McNamara. Kieran Sustanto. Harper Fern. Sammy Herson. Jack Bortrop. Jack McCarthy. Joshy Miller. Aaron Sharkey. Charlie Samatino. Sammy Grill. Max Konogianis. Ned Lamont. Lockie Ham. Joshy Cole, our captain. And last but not least, George Tondello. Thanks everyone that helped out, and happy for the day. Thanks, Tom. We will keep you up here because we're going to present the winning coach with the match ball. And may as well get your two captains up as well. Your captain up, leadership, to present the premiership flag.